Hello, I'm Victoria from Venus Northumbria School of Design. Today I'm gonna present about my project, which is titled Upcycled Women's Wear Collection Inspired by Japanese Street Style. My brief is to develop and create a women's collection inspired by Japanese street style with upcycled materials intended for the city of Manhattan in New York. The collection is intended to help raise awareness about sustainable fashion. For this project, I did a more in-depth research and development regarding my inspiration and design, and then for the city I choose. The method that I want to emphasize in this project is upcycling, which is a process of converting discarded material into a product of higher quality or value than the original. For the silhouette on the design, I was inspired by asymmetry in Japanese art, which is very distinctive in Japan. The Japanese always prefer imperfection and imbalance in their everyday life, which they embrace. And I think it is in line with the upcycling effort, which is why I chose a traditional Japanese weaving called sakiori for the upcycling part in my collection. It is an early type of upcycling which used scraps or waste fabric that would cut thinly and then weave into an insulating cloth. It is then made into a new garment. To upcycle, we are going to use scrap fabrics from the production room as the material for the sakiori weaving. Pattern cutting usually leaves small pieces of fabric that were too small to be used again. We are going to use the scraps to create a weaving that will look much like tweed. The target market is New York City, particularly the borough of Manhattan, because it is the most densely populated and the heart of the world's commercial, financial, and cultural center. I chose New York City because it is one of the capital of fashion in the world. It is a global leader in wholesale buying with more apparel wholesalers than any other US city. The other reason I chose New York is because of their effort in sustainability, which is started by Mike Bloomberg's path-breaking plan YC 2030 and continued with my Mayor de Blasio's One NYC development plan. New York is on track to become a sustainable city in a few years. There is a lot of enthusiasm about sustainability, which is evident in the rise of sustainable options like from food, cleaning products, and stores, and of course, fashion products. There are quite a lot of fashion brands that is conscious and it is based in New York, like Ellen Fisher and Mara Hoffman. One of the brands that focus on upcycling is called Hero Waste Daniel. All their garments are made from 100% scrap textile with a zero waste philosophy that is applied to every aspect to the brand. And there is another brand that is called Female, which is completely zero waste. Female even utilize waste by sourcing their fabrics out of LA rag houses and integrating their own clothing donated from France, and farm materials. Their collection is one of a kind and full of personality. With all this brand, I realized that people are interested in sustainability as long as the brand is creative and unique. And this is the development of the design. The Sakura weaving were incorporated into the design of the garment, and there is a lot of asymmetrical details that were taken from Japanese art and philosophy of wabi-sabi or imperfection. Collection will utilize different fabrics that is rescued from the production floor that otherwise would go straight into the landfill. There is also a lot of Japanese influenced silhouette from kimono and hakama, and also the Japanese street style, which is fun and athletic. The final outcome of this project is a collection which consists of three looks, which is adorned with sakiori weaving and asymmetrical details. It is intended to be a fun, young, and one-of-a-kind collection that is gonna cater to the New York fashion consumer. And that is the end of my presentation. Thank you for